Okay, hey guys. So we're back today with continuation of now we're going to be looking on the jobs UI. Okay, so you guys can see well, good. So I can close that. Let's see. So right now we have our job and a new player. Although we're still far from there, would not have known where the jobs are, because by then we're gonna have a much bigger map with lots of buildings. Okay, so we're gonna start working on our jobs UI. I have previously done a little well, on the screen. Let's just play and you guys will see, like on the screen UI you can already see our jobs UI. What? Look at the color. Okay, I was like, what got the color of my hair? Okay, so if we go in our computer, we can find jobs, and so we already have this job that's available, and we want to make sure that we script this show button so that when we click on it, it can bring us to that job. And as well, we're gonna have a physical place for the job, so we're also gonna prepare that for in the game. So let's start with our show button, because we previously had it here. We have it here already, so we can click on it and see that it will show us where to go to apply for that job. So let's start. Okay, so we're going to copy the script that we have on this show button, and we're going to bring that script to our show button on the UI in the user interface. Okay, so let's go. So our poster has a proximity prompt which has a script to show, but we want this script to be a local script, so it's no longer going to be this is a script on here, but we're now going to make it into a local script, because I just realized this is a script, this is not a local script. So which means when we're playing and it's showing one person, everybody's going to be seeing that person. Hi, hello. Well, it depends on what your game is about. Your username sounds very familiar, as if I told you to check me on Discord and let me know what exactly it is that you needed. But you have to send me the message. So if you don't explain to me what it is, I will not know if I can help you. That's not the real SMN. We know that. There are lots of people using that username. Honestly, so sad. I'm glad I have a username that's so weird. No one's gonna wanna copy my username. Okay, so let's go to especially first meeting. Okay, so let's start on that UI show button. So if we go to our started GUI, screen GUI, and then it's in computer, menu panels, then our jobs panel. So we're gonna make that visible, and we still can't see it because the computer UI is not visible. So now that we have our jobs UI visible, it's blocking the other one. That's why, like, if it's invisible, there we go. Okay, we just want to see it, so we can script this button. So we're gonna find our show button, and we're going to add a script to it. So where is our location? Okay, so this button is right here. Okay, so we'll name this show, just so that it's easier to find next time. And we're gonna add a local script to this button so that we can tell it what to do. So we're gonna call it show direction. Okay, so that way we know it's going to show the direction. So now we're gonna copy this show script, but we're gonna do it a little differently. Okay, so we have we don't want the replicated storage because we don't want the client event. Yeah, sorry, I'm reading what you just said now. Yeah, so my Discord was Lixie's mom. It's the same username as YouTube. The very same thing, Lixie's mom. Like the same username. I use the same username everywhere, so that way it's easy for people to remember. And it's so unique. It's always available. Don't go steal my username in other places. Just kidding. But most of the places I go, it's available. So my Roblox username is exact same as YouTube, which is the same as my everything else. Okay, so let's go back to our direct player event. So let's look for where else we have the direct player. Okay, so we have our direct player script. Okay, so I went there that way I can see where the event is. So we do have this event in the local on our UI. So we have a direct player event right here. So I'm copying the very same one. I'm replacing the event that is being used because now it's going to be local. So now that we're gonna use this, and it's no longer gonna be fire client because we need our player, of course. So let's just get our player first. I'm going back to check the chat in a second. Okay, no problem. Um, I understand, but I'm not going to allow team create. Sorry, because of many issues in the past, and because whenever there is an issue, I have my own thing, and then I don't let people in. But if you want to contribute, there are ways that you can contribute to the game. I and then you will also get like the contributor title, but I will not be letting people work directly into this game. But anything that you like, if you want to contribute either scripting or 3D modeling or anything, you can let me know, but I will not be giving access directly to the game. Okay, so let's just check. So now that we have our event, we're now going to fire our event. It's already on the client, so just fire. And we don't need to send the player because it's local, and we're only sending the location and the distance that we wanted before it disappears. So now let's just make sure we do have this attachment, which we don't have the attachment. So let's do that now. We do say that the attachment will be at the script dot parent dot attachment. So we're gonna create that attachment. We can copy another one. I think we should have at this show, if we show an explorer, we do have that attachment. So we're going to go back and put the attachment into this one. Show an explorer, and we're going to put the same attachment there. Okay, so because we wanted to show at the same place. So let's test that out. Let's first make this invisible. It should auto fix, but let's find out. I think I scripted it in a way to auto fix itself when you play. Yeah, so it's not showing there. Okay, so now when you go computer jobs, if we click on show, no, it's not leading us. It's not leading us. So triggered is not a valid member of text button. So we're gonna go fix that, and our show here is still working. Okay, so triggered, yeah, because that I made a big error. This show here is done when you trigger this proximity prompt, but the new show button that we are using is not by proximity prompt. It is by a button, so we have to change that. You see, when you copy paste, imagine if you give that to the teacher, they're gonna say, where did you copy that from? We copied it without even fixing the information. So it's a button. So the button dot mouse button one up. So when you click on it, and when you do that, you on mouse button does not give you the player. So we already have okay, now let's see what else the teacher is going to find out that we copied. Okay, this time we copied seamlessly. The teacher will not find out that we copied. So let's go. Okay, so the distance is not enough. 7 is not close enough. We want it to be like here. It's going to deactivate. So that's probably a bit uh, a longer distance. So we had it at 7. So we'll increase it by, we'll put it to 15. So let's see. Let's go. And so we were looking for a job and we wanted to show us where this job is. I also put like when you click show, it should just close, automatically close this because we don't want it still open. Okay, so 15, there we go. So that's a good distance. It stopped. All right, so let's now make it close the window at the same time. So the panel, local computer panel is equals to player dot screen player GUI. I can think screen GUI dot screen GUI dot computer. Oops, dot computer, and we're gonna close the computer when we show them the way. So dot visible equals false. Let me go check. Okay, you guys are checking. Okay. Okay, so you do 3D building. Nice. I'm not as professional as in that, but that's interesting. Okay, so let's go test that. Make sure that it closes. I'm gonna test everything that way later on. um Oops, it did disappear, but we it's not showing us the way anymore. It was definitely showing us before. So when we click on show, okay, so we had an issue with it. We hadn't loaded long enough. We hadn't loaded yet, so I could tell right away that was the problem. Normally in a normal game it wouldn't be a problem because the player would have already waited probably at least 5 seconds before they click on this. Okay, so now we have no problem because it's all the parts to create this direction place has loaded. Okay, so we're good for showing the first job, and now we want to have that same possibility. We do have it in the UI on the screen UI, but we also want to have it the possibility in the UI on in the game because we're going to have a job center. So we're going to put this one. Okay, this ugly looking thing. We're going to redo it. It's still not going to be that good, but as I said, we're making all the UI more acceptable than what they are now, but that will not be their final version. But at least people who are turned off so badly by the black and white everything was, we'll see. Hi, Monkey D. Luffy. Oh my gosh, I love One Piece, although not anymore. But I used to love One Piece so much. All right, let's see. I think it the updates, the one episode a week, or I don't remember how many. Eventually I was tired of waiting, and I lost track of the story, and I haven't looked at it again in a while. Okay, so let's see here. So let's recreate our poster. So I'm going to add a new, let's take this, and we're going to make it wide. Uh, oops. Uh, we will actually have a building for this eventually, but for now we're just going to have the parts that will be in the building. Um, okay, so we're making a poster that will be in the building for, you can go to this building and look for jobs. Obviously that you can use the computer, which will open up this UI here. Otherwise, you can go to the job center and have a look if you want to have the feeling of of walking around looking for the job. Okay, so let's start. We're now gonna put a surface UI on here. Okay, make sure it's on the right side, and I think it already is. Okay, and now I'm going to copy. We're going to make adjustments, but I'm going to copy our entire jobs panel. And we're going to bring it in there, and we'll make some adjustments. Where are you? The poster. Okay, so I'm going to just click on this so we can find it. Okay, we're just going to put the entire thing. And look, there we go. But we're going to change that jobs thingy to the jobs title at the top. We're going to change that to that job title. So here we're just going to call it job. And then the panel title will be fruit picker. Okay, and then in here we're going to have the so we're no longer going to put job name there. We're going to delete that. Okay, and then you can, I wonder if that our show button, no, because this is, yeah, this is a local script, so yeah, that's fine. So let's go and see. I'm gonna also make this longer, or we can, it's true that we can just change the size of our part, but let's first test. Where are we? Fruit picking. Okay, let's make this one longer. So if we go to our size on Y, we give it a full 1. So it takes the full size. Okay, so there, that looks better, and show would look nicer lower down, but it's okay. Let's add some more padding because it's in a bigger space. Okay, not making much. Oh, I'm adding the padding in the wrong place. Whoops. Put that back to 1. And inside here, we want to add some more padding. 0.3. Yeah, like that. Or 0.2. Okay, so let's go in game. Let's just move this up. It would be on the wall somewhere. Obviously we're gonna start with the jobs that pay the list, and I actually started with the job that pays the list. Let's anchor that in the middle of nowhere. You're on episode 53. I think I passed you. I give up on One Piece, and I definitely passed you, because I'm sure I passed like way more than that. um because your name is Monkey D. Luffy, I was thinking like you would be like, a big fan. I'm not a big fan, and I have watched more episodes than you. Oh my gosh. Anyways, that was in the past. Okay, so yeah, so our show button curry is not gonna work in this is in the actual world space. Okay, so let's now we can actually take this triggered and put it here. I'm wondering if we should move that trigger and put it here. Yeah, I think we will do that. So I'm gonna remove the show button. Where is our show button? Okay, because this is a local script, so it's not running it. But we're just gonna test changing it into back into show direction. Okay, so what I'm going to do is grip the print and mouse button up. We're just gonna print clicked. Take out everything else. Yeah, because our show button is in the 3D world space, so to access it, we have to check output. Whoops. Oh, I didn't press play. I'm keeping an eye on the output. So we're gonna go to not this jobs. We want to go to we're testing this one. The other one has been tested already. Now this one, if we click on show, it says clicked. Okay, so good. So because it's in the 3D space, the local script will not work. Zero chance of working. So let's put that script will be the same script as the show we have in the triggered, which okay, it's here. So we're gonna copy that back and put it here. So we're going to use the replicated storage event of direct player. So this one, it can work from the server to the client. And then we will change triggered. It will be on mouse button one up, and we don't get the player, so we delete that. And oh, we need the player. We need the player. So oh, yeah, so we actually will not be, yeah, it's not a good idea to use this one because we need to find the player and you can't tell which player clicked. There are ways around that, but like it's too much trouble. So what we're gonna do is just gonna put a proximity prompt. Okay, so let me go back to this one and we're gonna put a proximity prompt on we on the part. Okay, so we're going to remove this show. Okay, and now we have a proximity prompt on there that tells us to show, and it should show us where it is. And now I'm going to delete this part, this whole poster. This poster, we can delete that. That was our ugly older version. Okay, so let's I'm not saying this one isn't ugly, but it's not as ugly. Okay. Okay, so now we can click on show and then it can lead us to the job. All right, so that's for job number one. We have completed our first job. So now people go work and make money and put in the bank. Okay, so now we'll be working on our second job. The job center is not ready yet. Okay, let me go check. I'm gonna open my Discord and have a look. I'm gonna be super quick. Did I get a message on Discord? No. Direct messages. Did you put Lexi's mom? Did you message Lexi's mom? Because I don't have any message from any new messages on Discord. Oh, okay, you sent a friend request. I see a pending request. Okay, I see you. I see, I see. Okay, hello, hi. Hello, hi. Okay, I sent you a message on Discord. Hello, hi. So you can always just message me there what it is that you needed help with, and as if I can, I will. All right, so let's I'm celebrating having completed the first job in the game, all in all aspects. I am assuming, I'm hoping I finished. Yeah, so anything you guys, any bugs you find out while doing this job, it's a bug because it should be completed. Okay, so now we are going to work on the next job. So you guys, since the next few days or weeks, we'll actually be working on this one. I will just tell you what it's about. It's a shopping job like Instacart or DoorDash or those type of jobs. So this is what this one is called. Is going to be called the shopper. We've already prepared the buttons for the UI. And this one is you're going to be collecting orders. You're going to take orders, and then go shopping for the stuff, check out, and then you bring it to the customer and you get your money. Okay, so that's what this job is about. Okay, clearly in better mode, you're able to directly um, do this. You can directly take advantage of this one and make money. However, in the future of this job, towards the end, you will not be able to do this job if you don't have the requirements, which will be internet. You must have internet and you must have a car. I don't know how long it will get players to reach that level, if they don't use Robux, but don't use Robux. The point is to experience it. So don't use Robux to go buy. I am actually thinking of not having that option to buy game money with Robux, but we'll see. Yeah, so you need to have a car and internet connection, which means you have to be paying your monthly internet bill on time for you to be able to keep this job. All right, this will be requirements to do them. But for now, since we're still in beta and we'll be testing out things, you can do it even without the requirements. I'm not gonna set up the requirements until after I'm done scripting this job completely. Okay, so, yep. So we can start working on this job. I have previously started a little bit of the code, so we're gonna go fine tune it. And obviously, these houses are very ugly. Not only are they very ugly, I mean the house is just as tall as I'm just as tall as this house. I'm a giant. The houses are too small. Anyways, there's lots of things to fix it, and this is going to be. We need grocery stores. So for the 3D builders, we will be building. We will be building it live stream as well. The grocery store. This is I deliberately put two. That's where I can test different stores. So a customer can order from. It doesn't have to be from the same store. Okay, so we're going to actually have the store with shelves, etc. But for now, during testing purposes, I had just put like one set of items here, one set of items there, but they're two different stores. Okay, which so that means we have a lot coming up the next few days, weeks with this job, preparing it for people to be able to work in it. So first thing we will be working on is I should make a list to show you guys so you can follow easier. Will be the grocery store. Okay, so we will be designing that grocery store. I'm a little scared. I'm just telling you guys, guys, that yeah, because for today we're pretty much done. We did our job UI, and this job is fully done. See, this one I leave in black and white. It's not ready. Yeah, so this job is fully ready for people to work, and the building for the job center building will be done later. Yeah, so we're working on this job next. Just letting you guys know, for next time I'm streaming, it will be about making the shopper job, and we'll be shopping for these people, and they pay us. um All right, so that's it. And yeah, this stream is a bit short because this UI was pretty much, since we already had an older version and we're just updating, it really did not take long. um that's it. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go to check your messages on Discord, and I'll continue talking with you there. Okay, thanks for those watching, and bye. Have a wonderful day.